What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new Football Manager 2017 video. Today it's episode 3 in my Hertha Berlin Building Berlin series. Obviously it's been a bit of time since the last episode and I do apologise for that. Go and check out the vlog I made and you will understand what's been going on. But today, obviously we're in our first season, it's only episode 3. We've got 2 matches for you guys today. We've got Borussia Mönchengladbach away from home, which is obviously going to be a real tough match, followed by Slovan Bratislava, I believe that's how you say it, in the Europa League. I think they are the easiest team in our group. I'll take a quick look at that for you guys right now. Yes, so they are like the 4th seed. So on paper, they should be the easiest team. Whether that, happens or not, I'm not too sure. There's a few things we need to catch up on since the last episode. But before we do, if you are enjoying the series and happy to see it back, let me know by slapping a like on the video. Also, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But let's get straight to it. Okay, so obviously in the last episode, we played the game against Wolfsburg, which was right near the end of August. It was the first game, in the Bundesliga, and we did struggle, to be fair. Now, if you're wondering why there's no face cam, I'll just address that now. Right now in England, the weather has been absolutely shocking. You may hear the rain in the background, which I will apologise for as well, but the lighting in my room is quite poor, so I'm trying to sort that out. I'm trying to get a fix for it. It's not going to be difficult, let's be honest. I just need to put a light in front of me, and that will be fine. But right now the lighting is horrendous. You would have seen that on my vlog the other day, so that's why there is no face cam in this episode. But going forward there will be regular face cam back. Not that you guys probably want to see my face, but let's just crack on. Anyway, so we did play Wolfsburg, and then a bit of transfer stuff has happened. So obviously we've got Maximiliano Romero coming in January. Obviously people were actually quite happy with that transfer, so I'm pleased to see that. Now, we did sell our first player, and I didn't really want to be honest. As you can see, we sold Salomon Kalou. We got 6 million up front with an 8.25 million potential, potential fee after the clauses kick in. And basically, Monaco came in for him, and he wants to leave, and I said no. And then I said I'll accept if they come in with 10 million. And he was like no. Then I said I'll accept if they come in for 7.5, and he was like no. And then I said, well, to be honest, I'm not accepting anything else. And then the next day they came in with 8.5. He was already in a mood, so I was like, oh fuck you. So I just sold him. So he's gone to Monaco. I'm not too arsed, to be honest. He is a good player. He's probably one of the best in the team. But when that type of money is available for a club like us, who doesn't have that much money, as you can see, we've only been able to make one signing, one permanent one this season. You've got to kind of take the funds when they are available. We've also brought in this lad, Carlos Sola. I believe that's how you say his name. Correct me in the comments. I'm sure you guys will. People are giving me a bit of stick for pronouncing names wrong already, but I am the first to admit that I cannot pronounce names, so I'm not too bothered. But if you look at this guy, he's actually a wonder kid. I wanted to bring him in for that reason, but then I've looked at his attributes, whilst I was scouting him and so on. He's only valued at £59,000. But his attributes for the role he likes to play, that deep line playmaker, they're pretty decent, to be fair. 12s, 13s, and 14s. The highlighted attributes that you can see in the different colours, like the blue and the, is that like a grey? I'm not too sure. But, he's pretty decent. He could probably get into our first team at some point. And then we had to do the Europa League registration, and I'll show you the squad that I have registered. Very quickly. I had to leave quite a few players out, so I'll just go like that. So they're the players we've had to leave out, unfortunately. Kyle Walker-Peters, Allen, Carlos Sola has actually had to miss out. Back, one of our defenders, one of the young defenders we have at the club. A lot of these guys did have to miss out purely for squad registration rules, so it's unfortunate, but I kind of had to do it. The big player that I am excited for is Felix Paslak. Obviously, I'm not too sure if he's actually a wonder kid in this game. I think he probably will be, but he definitely was last year. The right, he can literally play anywhere on that right-hand side, to be fair, so I'm looking forward to playing with him. I don't think there's anything else I need to catch up with, so if there is, let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys will. Let's get into this game against Borussia Mönchengladbach, which is actually tomorrow. I thought it was the day. We are on Saturday now, so that doesn't really matter, to be fair. But it's going to be a tough match. We've already lost one game in the Bundesliga. If you're thinking this is a quick fix series, trust me, it's not. This will be a long drag until we start really challenging at the top of the Bundesliga. So it will be a couple of seasons. I'd just like to I'd like to do decent this season, but I'm not going to put any expectation on myself to actually really push on for anything. We've had a couple of decent results, but they were, you can't really take a victory against, actually it was a draw, wasn't it, against Juventus, as a good result because it was a friendly. We've done all right in the Europa League, so maybe we can focus on that, just try and push on quite far in that competition. As I said, we've now got some funds to spend in January, so I'll see what I can do, see if I can just bring a couple of players in permanently in January. But let's get to the game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. They like to play quite wide. I know that formation doesn't look like it, but they really do push on them wing-backs, so they will play quite wide. So that's something I have noted beforehand. Right, so that's the team we're going to go with. Obviously, we've got a huge squad. As you can see, there's a lot of players missing out that I'd ideally like to have involved, but it is just the unfortunate thing of, in Germany, you tend to have quite big squads. You can already see that we're, 2 loan deal guys, they're actually out, are completely out of the matchday squad, and then we've got the 2 loan players on the bench. But to be fair, these guys are for the future. I just wanted to kind of get them in the squad as squad players for this season. I'm just going to switch that to counter, because obviously this is going to be a difficult, very difficult match indeed. We're going to go to Borussia Mönchengladbach and just hope that we can kind of scrape a draw. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Where's their team? Yeah, so they've lined up pretty much exactly. I think it is actually exactly how we were told. Let's get into this match anyway. Right, we are underway. Bit nervous, to be honest, after that. I'm just a bit nervous after the result against Wolfsburg. You kind of want to bounce back, but I know it's going to be pretty difficult. I would have liked a team that we should be beaten, to be honest, in this match. It would have been nicer if it was the other way around, where we played Wolfsburg away and then played Borussia Mönchengladbach at home. Although probably wouldn't have made much difference because they are still a really good team and they are on the attack right now. Ball into the box, hand, Traore. Oh wow, I thought they were going to score, to be honest. I thought that was going to be an early, well, not I say early, it's 18 minutes in, but I thought they were going to take the lead. That's just one thing. I just want to keep them at bay, to be honest, for as long as possible. That's the idea. They're having a lot of possession, which doesn't really concern me. If they don't do anything with it, I'm perfectly fine with them keeping possession. It really doesn't bother me. It's if they do anything. That first half was very uneventful, but I can take that, to be honest. What shall I say? They're doing well. Keep it up. Might as well. We're not losing. That's the main thing. Let's be perfectly fair about that to the lads. If once we start losing, then that's when I start to panic. Free kick for... Oh, fuck's sake. It's that easy. How can our defenders not defend that? That was literally the easiest ball into the box. It literally just floats in and it goes over everyone's head and they just nod it in. That's absolutely ridiculous. And they're probably going to score a second straight away, aren't they? Literally a highlight straight after. That was the most ridiculous set piece I've ever seen in my life. This is 2. Oh my god. Why have we just collapsed all of a sudden? What the fuck? We've conceded 2 goals in 2 minutes. This is absolutely shite. I'm just watching the play and you can see everything that's happening. All of our players are getting drawn out of position, which, yeah, it's probably down to me closing down more. But they're not even getting anywhere near the ball, so they're closing down more. But they're not actually getting close to the player. It's really pissing me off. If you're going to... Oh, fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, this is ridiculous. They don't deserve a 3-0 lead. They really don't. That was a good goal. I'll hold my hands up and say that was a good strike, but it's poor play. Oh my god, get it away. This is absolutely embarrassing. We've conceded 3 goals in about 10 minutes. This is absolutely shocking. Here we go. This could be another goal for them. Be nice to start the season, wouldn't it, with like a -5 goal difference. It's exactly what I want. I've had 2 real tough games to open the season, to be honest, which is disappointing, to be fair. Would have enjoyed a bit of an easier second game or a bit of an easier first game just to get a bit of momentum going. But nope, not going to happen, is it? Be nice if we can score, though. That would be very nice. It's a penalty, so we've got a chance to get a goal. It's not going to counter, and of course it's going to count, but it's not going to affect the scoreline. Probably won't even score it, though. That's the issue with us. Maybe it can give us a bit of confidence or something like that. I'm not too sure, but just please put it in the back of the net. Pass lack. There we go. There we go. 3-1. Oh. It's not done anything, though, for it. Really, it would have been nice if we scored that when it was 1-1 or 1-0. Or when it was 0-0, that would have been perfect. We could have had a lead. But no, we have to wait until we've already conceded 3 goals in 10 fucking minutes to even get forward. We've had one shot on target, and it took us to actually be given a free chance to shoot from the penalty spot to actually achieve that. That's really, really poor. We're meant to be a top flight team, hopefully pushing for the top half of the table. And we have one shot on target away from home. Real poor performance, that. 3-1 defeat. I'm not going to go as aggressive on them this time. I'm just going to say I'm far from pleased. And it's... oh, fuck off. Why are all my players fucking hate me already? We're second from bottom now in the bloody division. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's move on to the next game anyway. Okay, so we're back for the game in the Europa League. And as you can see, I've gone with a bit of a change of system. It's not too different. I've moved Derrida up. And that kind of looks like them two players like in each other, which is a bit concerning. And then I've moved the two centre defensive mids into two centre mids. Well, a centre mid and a ball-winning midfielder if you are going off their roles. Let's hope this tactic can be a bit more attacking. Maybe we can express ourselves a bit more and actually try and push on for a victory in this match, because I need a competitive victory. Obviously, I've had them in... actually, yeah, that just sounds stupid, because I've had them in the, the Europa League qualifiers, but I mean since the proper season starts, if that makes sense. Let's just get rid of him from the bench. He's injured, so why would you even put him in? Let's just put back, hope that's how you say his name, on the bench. But let's just actually try and get a victory here, because we really should. They're actually going quite attacking themselves, but let's get into this match. Seems like this change of system does allow us to be a bit more creative and stark with the shot. To be fair, we're getting close. We've had 4 shots. We've actually had 1 on target already. So we've had 1 shot on target in 6 minutes compared to 1 in 91 or whatever it was in the last match. So that's a bit of an improvement already. Just don't go and concede, because that is not an improvement. They're on the attack. I'm not even going to try and pronounce any of these guys' names, because I can't even pronounce my own team's names. We've actually won the ball back. And can we hit them on the break? That would be nice. Play it into Kurt. Oh, why are you holding the ball up? Now play it. There we go. Kurt, onto someone. Or hit it. That's fine. Shoot. Oh, it's another big chance. We've got to be putting one of these chances away. We've got to end this little recent run of poor results that we are in. I'm just going to encourage the lads. Looking complacent. Why are you looking complacent? We're not even winning the match. Yes, we're all over them. But you can't look complacent unless you're like 6-0 up. And even then, I'd prefer it if you didn't. Here's Sheba. There we go. That's why you can't be complacent, because it's not that easy, is it? Do they go and score now? Good save by Kraft. Can we get a goal just before half-time? That would be ideal. We do need to score. That's my biggest concern. Here's S1. We need to get this goal. Come on, get the ball into the box. Sheba, oh my God. Come on, just put the ball in the back of the net. We're doing everything but that. We're hitting the post. We're hitting the bar. We're hitting the side net. And we're hitting everything except the back of the net. That's the biggest concern for me. Obviously, we scored the penalty in the last game, but we were already 3-0 down. So I can't really be too happy by that. Oh, my players are just getting switched off by any team talk. This series may not last very long, guys. I may end up getting sacked, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I doubt I will, because I'll just change something. I'll end up getting it right in the end. But right now, we are in a bit of a tough patch, to say the least. Right, another chance. 69 minutes in. There's only 20 minutes to go. This is the first chance of the second half. I'm literally on the edge of my seat. I wish you had face cam, because you'll be able to see that. We're in the box. Come on, score. Someone put it in the back of the net. Oh my God. Oh, you can't come any closer than that. Please just score, someone. I'm begging you. We've really got to score a goal now. Ball into the box. Someone win that. No, that's not winning it. That's giving them possession. S-Man, come on. Oh my God, please, mate. You're killing me right now. That's such a big chance. We've had a clear cut and 2 half chances, and we've not scored a single one of them. And they're in the box. Oh my word, I thought they were going to nick it. Please just score a goal. It's not difficult. If I could be a player manager right now, I would, and I'll put the ball in the back of the fucking net. It's gone in. I think it's an own goal. I don't know yet. It's an own goal. So it took them to score for us, but at least we've scored. Now let's just do a bit of tactical changing, because we need to hold on to this lead. It's all well and good having a lead, but if you don't hold on to it, then what's the fucking point? Just drop him a bit deeper, go to box. Right, that's all I'm going to do, because we need to hold on to this lead. 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time. We're not going to do it, are we? Oh my God. I literally, the second I click unpause, we go and concede the goal. That's the biggest joke I've ever seen. What was the point in even rotating them players to them positions? Because I literally clicked unpause and they scored. That was literally the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. Maybe if it will work for us, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm going to click on pause. We're going to go down their end and score a winner. That's the plan anyway. Going to draw the match in the group that we needed to win, to be honest. We needed to beat them home and away to have any chance of getting out of this group. But again, he's just telling me to sympathise with them. Why should I sympathise? We had the lead. We battered them. I'm going to say that. I'm not even asked. Yeah, there we go. I thought they were going to switch off again. We are second in the group, but I mean, it's just disappointing, isn't it? Considering we scored and literally within a minute they scored. We didn't actually even score ourselves. We had to rely on them putting the ball in the back of the net for us. Safe to say this hasn't been the best of episodes. Okay, so in the next episode, I'm actually going to play these two matches against Darmstadt and Frankfurt offline. Then I'll be back for the game against Bayer Leverkusen at home, followed by a home match in the Europa League against Genk. Obviously, we need to win both them matches, and we need to try and start winning some games in the league. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Even if we get a draw in the league, it would be better than what we've been doing so far. But if you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to let me know by dropping a like on the video. Also, comment down below what you thought of the two matches today. Don't go too harsh on me, though. And if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But thank you all for watching, guys. Until next time, goodbye.